Welcome to an in-depth look at the UN Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights, often known as ICESCR. Adopted in 1966 and effective since 1976, this multilateral treaty commits its parties to progressively grant economic, social, and cultural rights to all individuals. With 173 parties as of August 2025, the ICESCR stands as a cornerstone of international human rights law. It forms part of the International Bill of Human Rights, alongside the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. The UN Committee on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights actively monitors the Covenant's implementation. The ICESCR's origins trace back to the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, proposed in 1945. Initially, a single document was envisioned, but differences in perspectives on civil and political versus economic, social, and cultural rights led to two separate covenants. These drafts were presented to the UN General Assembly in 1954 and finally adopted in 1966. The ICESCR is structured into 31 articles across 5 parts, with Article 1 recognizing the fundamental right to self-determination. This allows peoples to determine their political status and pursue their economic, social, and cultural goals. A crucial aspect is the prohibition against depriving a people of their means of subsistence. Article 6 enshrines the right to work, ensuring everyone has the opportunity to gain a living by freely chosen employment. This includes technical and vocational training, policies for steady economic development, and full employment. States must guarantee equal access to employment, protect workers from unfair deprivation, prevent discrimination, and ensure access for disadvantaged groups. Forced or child labor is strictly prohibited, and all work must be decent. Article 7 focuses on just and favorable conditions of work, guaranteeing fair wages and equal remuneration for work of equal value. It also ensures safe and healthy working conditions, equal opportunity for promotion, and the right to rest and leisure. Article 8 protects the right to form and join trade unions for the protection of economic and social interests. The right to Social Security, including social insurance, is recognized under Article 9. Article 11 addresses the right to an adequate standard of living, encompassing sufficient food, clothing, and housing, and continuous improvement of living conditions. The right to the highest attainable standard of physical and mental health is recognized in Article 12. This includes reducing infant mortality, improving hygiene, and preventing and treating diseases. Articles 13 and 14 guarantee the right to education without discrimination, aiming for the full development of human personality. Primary education should be compulsory and free, with accessible secondary and higher education, and parents have the freedom to choose education for their children. Finally, Article 15 covers the right to participate in cultural life, enjoy scientific progress, and benefit from creative productions. States must conserve, develop, and diffuse science and culture, respecting the freedom necessary for research and creative activity. The ICESCR is profoundly significant because it addresses the reality that civil and political freedoms are difficult to exercise amidst deprivation and inequality. It provides a vital legal framework for tackling inequality and social vulnerability. In the modern world, challenges like rising inequality, housing crises, and climate-induced displacement highlight its enduring relevance. The Covenant serves as a benchmark for assessing state compliance with international human rights standards and informs development policies globally. States are obligated to take progressive steps to realize these rights, utilizing the maximum available resources and avoiding unjustified regression. Legislation is considered vital for realizing these rights, which must be recognized without discrimination. The optional protocol to the ICESCR allows individuals to submit complaints to the Committee on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights. This committee monitors implementation, interprets the covenant, and addresses issues like gender-based violence and academic freedom. A core principle of the ICESCR is the indivisibility and interdependence of all human rights. For example, the right to work is linked to education, health to an adequate standard of living, and cultural rights to education. While cultural rights may have limitations, these are determined by law and necessary for promoting general welfare in a democratic society. Article 2 introduces the doctrine of progressive realization, requiring states to take deliberate, concrete steps towards full realization. This means deploying the maximum of available resources and avoiding any unjustified regression in rights. The ICESCR remains a powerful instrument for advancing human dignity and ensuring a just and equitable world for all.